Hi. It's me, Griffin. Knight. From Broken Realm, for those of you who don't know. Yeah. I'm really tired, but I had to share something with you guys today because Mason said that I needed to. So I just guess I'm going to say something. First of all, this isn't my jacket. It's not my jacket. This is Mason's jacket. It's his jacket, guys. I'm wearing Mason's jacket. Why have I stooped so low that I'm wearing other people's clothing and... I'm just kidding. He let me borrow it because I couldn't find a jacket and I was cold. Yeah, this famous white man's jacket from book 1. I'm tired. He's like, I'm going to bed, Griffin. I was supposed to make a video, talk about my life and why I'm so stupid. But I'm going to have you sit down and talk instead. So I'm supposed to sit here and tell you guys about my life. Well, my life sucked. Still does a bit. I mean, there's some good parts of my life now. My life sucked. I know you guys want to hear about Mason's life more, though. So let me tell you. Mason is special. There's a lot of stuff he's done that is special. In a weird way. I'm not talking about the hero stuff. He's a weirdo. Let me tell you. One time, we were talking to this Brad guy. His name's Brad Hart. That douchebag. He's a douche. Anyway, we were talking to him. And this is when, like, he and Bridget, like, just broke up. Or something like that. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure he dated Bridget. Something like that. Anyway, Brad decided to go pick a fight with Mason. So he goes to Mason, and he's like, fight me. Mason's like, slaps him. He just slaps him. And we're like, whoa, Mason. Whoa. And then he whispers to Brad, we're the dancers. And Mason, like, just prances away. It's like, what the? Was he on drugs? Was Mason on drugs at the time? No. Yeah, well, no, he wasn't on drugs at the time. He's weird. So he's like prancing away. Brad chases after Mason. He's like, I'm gonna fight you. Slap me again, man. Bring it. So Mason stops, slaps him again, whispers, we're the dancers, and goes like this. Then prances away. Bridget and I follow, of course. Brad follows in anger and ready to beat the crap out of Mason. So, it happens again. He's like, get over here so I can beat the crap out of you. Mason stops, turns around. Brad's about to sock him right in the face. Mason dodges, slaps Brad, and says, we're the dancers. With the little things, we're the dancers. Right? I'm like, Mason, what's wrong with you today? You know? That happened. Bridget's laughing her butt off. She's like, ah. Yeah. And I'm here like, it is funny. This is hilarious. But what the hell is going on right now? Well, yeah, there's one story about Mason. I'll let you know he's a weirdo. One time, one time, Mason was fighting with Kano, and she got really mad at him, so she left the castle. She flipped out and literally moved out of the castle. Matt wasn't in town at the time. No idea. Max was with Matt, so Max had no idea that his mother was moving out of the castle because of Mason. I think what happened when Mason literally just told her, I hate you, and she flipped out and moved out. Can't know what the hell. But anyway, so then Matt comes back, finds out that his wife wants nothing to do with them anymore because Mason said, I hate you to her. She overreacts over everything. Anyway, so Matt blames Mason, of course. Doesn't realize that Ken was just overreacting. So Mason goes to Matt. He's like, I'm sorry. Don't hate me. Blah, blah, blah. And Matt puts Mason on the roof of the castle. He's like, you sit here until I want to see you again. So Mason sat there. He sat there for 3 days. Didn't come down. Sat just up there. It rained. It rained once. But he still sat up there. I'm pretty sure Matt forgot he was even up there. The castle was just suddenly, randomly, really quiet. Yeah. Eventually, Cano came back. She's like, Matt, I'm sorry. Shouldn't have overreacted. But I'll be even more happy if Mason apologizes. So Matt goes to Mason, who's on the roof still. It's like, you could come down if you apologize to Cano. Of course, Mason, being Mason, he's like, no. I'm not going to apologize to Cano. So he doesn't. That's when Mason kind of gave up, and he's like, I'm getting off this roof. There's really nothing you can do to me. There's that. Spent 3 days on a roof. 1 day in the rain. On the roof. There's other stories. I have plenty of stories. Like the time Mason was in a school play. I didn't see it the first night. Or the second night. This first night of his play is apparently when he found me doing it on the street after my father kicked me out. So then, second night, I kind of just didn't want to go when I was staying at his house. Third night, he invited me to go. So I go. And Mason's on the stage performing in Into the Woods. He's playing, what's his face? The Prince Charming guy. Not the one that likes Rapunzel, but the one that, likes Cinderella. Turns out to be a douchebag. So, Mason's on stage performing. He's so fabulous. Perfect for the role. Yeah, it's a good story. Okay, so I have a first. Those were fun stories right about Mason. I'm trying to think of other ones, but I don't want this video to be too long, because honestly, this was supposed to be a short video, but then I started talking. So, I just started talking about Mason, and I could just go on. Because I'm his friend. We have plenty of stories. It's not like I'm in love with him or anything. Anyway. Let me think. Oh, I want to tell you guys the story about what happened that night when Mason and Bridget were planning on doing this school prank in Leadville. So Mason and Bridget were talking because they were graduating and stuff. I don't go to the school. I dropped out of school mainly because I didn't want to spend a year in school. Like, who does that? I hated that. That was stupid. Bridget's like, I'm gonna go to school so I can see Mason more. I'm like, you have fun with that. I'm gonna hide all the time while you guys are at school. Anyway, that's beside the point. So they were discussing it. I come in, sit down, listen to their story. And Bridget's like, I want to put a bunch of crickets in the school. Mason's like, bugs are gross. I don't want to deal with that. Blah, blah, blah. Bunch of crickets. That's really bad. So eventually he convinced her to tone it down a bit. So they decided on a raccoon. Sort of. Bridget mostly decided on a raccoon. Mason kind of just was like, fine. I'm not going to do anything with it. I'll watch you, but I'm not doing it. Because he really didn't believe that she could even catch a raccoon. She did. what happened with that. So Mason and me were like, Bridget, we don't know what, I don't want to help you with this. You're going to have to do this on your own. We're just going to watch because I don't want to deal with a raccoon. They have diseases. So we go to the animal shelter. And the person working there was at the front desk, of course. Me and Mason go up to him as the diversion. We're like, hey, what's up? Blah, blah, blah. We start talking to him. And Bridget sneaks back, looks for a raccoon, finds one, ironically. There's magically a raccoon right when we need it in the animal shelter thing, pound thing, wherever, animal control, whatever that goes to. Yeah. So we kept distracting it. The person, Mason, was like literally like full direction to this chick's eyes. It's like, how are you? Focus on me and my beautiful blue eyes. Eye contact. Oh, ignore the girl sneaking a raccoon out of the animal control. And it worked. So then she set the raccoon loose at school. We got in so much trouble. Danny threw things. Blame me for it too. It's like, Bridget, you got in trouble at school. Let me go punch Griffin for it. I had nothing to do with it. I just helped Mason distract the chick at the front who was supposed to guard the raccoon. So, Bridget gets away with everything. Anyway, this video's really long. It's 12 minutes, so I'm going to shut up now. Thanks for listening to my stories about Mason. Now Mason will be pleased that I actually made a video when he was supposed to. So, thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, like, and yeah, also, if you don't know who I am, who Mason is, and who Bridget is, and who anyone I talked about today, you should probably read Broken Realm. The New Age is the first book. So Broken Realm, The New Age. The first book. You can find it on Wattpad.com by Autumn A. Hutchings. That's the story I'm from. So, yeah, it should be fun. Check it out. If you, I would put a link in the thing, but I'm planning on just uploading this from Mason's phone. So yeah, if you need help looking for it, just let me know. I could send you a link in the comments, probably. I don't know. That, or if I get on my computer, I'll figure it out. I'll find a link somewhere to it if you need to. But anyway, read Broken Realm, The New Age.
Sorry, what?
Talking to people. Okay?
What were you saying?
Anyway. Yeah, read it. It's about Mason, me, Bridget, and other people. We go to a magical world. Stuff like that. We're from the magical world. It's all really complicated. There's gods in it. There's mythical creatures, fantasy creatures.
Are there unicorns?
Yes, of course. There's unicorns. Duh. It's Rainbow Land. It's also known as whatever the frick.
Is there a ambulance?
What?
You know, for all the whining.
Totally. Wait, what whining?
Oh, the whining you do all the time?
No.
Oh.
I don't whine all the time.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
That's okay. I used to love you all.
I'm filming a video.
Oh.
You think I'm just sitting here talking to my laptop? That's crazy.
Yeah, I actually do think you're talking to your laptop.
Hello, laptop. How are you today?
Look, Autumn, you've done stranger things. I'm not putting anything past you anymore.
Okay.
I need to put gas in my car. I totally forgot. Really.
Bye, guys. I'm gonna stop this now.